Hello everybody, I am Ninjaz and welcome back to Victory Command. Today we'll be looking at a different company. Last time I did the Dune Runners. Today we're going to be looking at another recon type unit that's a lot of fun to play. This is the Sidekick. And these guys are basically the mosquito or cockroach of the game. Sidekicks are a very interesting unit. Unlike a lot of the other units, these guys want to more or less avoid combat. They are armed with a little machine gun on the front that does small weapons type of damage, but that being the case, they don't do a whole lot of damage, period. So most people with these guys are going to try to keep them out of trouble, and myself included. So my build is very heavy on resistances to keep them alive and avoiding combat, so some speed boosts and such. Sidekicks are kind of super heavy micromanagement units. You want to be everywhere on the map at once, and at the same time you want to be nowhere on the map at once. And what I mean by that is you want to be within the vicinity of every single cap point that you can get yourself near during the course of the game. So you need to be ready to just jump on things and cap them at a moment's notice. And at the same time, you need to be nowhere on the map, and what I mean by that is you want to stay out of sight and stay out of combat. So these guys are super micromanagement heavy, but that kind of adds a little bit of the fun to them, is because there's always something going on. So let's go over real quick what I've got for my build. For starters, I use the vanilla Sidekick unit. I don't bother customizing these guys. I could very well unlock it. I've got plenty of credits up here to unlock the additional forces, but one of the benefits of the Sidekicks is that they can move through heavy cover just like infantry. And if I throw on a different unit, say like a Reeve for healing or something like that, I will basically lose that advantage. So I might be able to heal my units better in the field, but Reeves and such can't go through the heavy cover, so I don't see that being a huge benefit to me. The innate ability for the Sidekick units is Paradrop, and this is one of 3 units in the game that have Paradrop. There is the Sidekicks, the Javelins, and I believe the Rainmakers have one particular unit that allows them to Paradrop. But Paradrop basically is a kind of recall, but instead of just recalling you and teleporting you back to the base, it recalls you and teleports you to a spot of your choosing. The ability is a little bit broken right now because you can actually just teleport right into the middle of a capture point and capture it. So that can be a little bit easily abused. However, it does have a pretty lengthy cooldown. And one of the other things you need to be careful about with the Paradrop is that it will teleport your entire company to whatever point. So I don't actually use this all that often myself, mainly because I spread out so much over the whole map that I don't want to recall all of my units into one specific spot. I like to keep everything moving in different areas. The second ability that you get, which is the alpha ability, is the machine gun airstrike. This just calls down a line of fire that is heavy minigun type. So it's useful against infantry and a little bit useful against other recon units and such. Pretty much useless against tanks. I don't particularly care for this ability on my Sidekick unit. I haven't gotten up to where I've unlocked these guys yet. Preferably, if I could, I would pick the Bravo or Charlie abilities, because I can use those to stop my enemies from firing at me and give myself a little bit more room for breathing and escaping if I need to. So probably the anti-weapon gas. I like that. But anyway, those are the abilities I've got. So take a look at my perks here. As I mentioned before, I really focus heavily on getting around the map very quickly and avoiding combat. So I've got a couple of speed boosts here, and I've got a couple resistances. First off, I've got my heavy machine gun resistance. One of the fastest units that I have to worry about is the Dune Runners, and I don't want them taking me out. So giving myself an extra 20% reduction from their attacks has saved my butt a few times in the past. I can almost get to the point when I'm in heavy cover that I can go toe-to-toe with one of the Dune Runners, and I can't do a whole lot of damage to them, but they can't do a whole lot of damage to me, and it pretty much ends up being a draw. So this is good for me. It helps keep me alive, because Dune Runners are one of the few things that can almost keep up with the sidekicks. The other things I've got here is the heavy cover jumper. I utilize heavy cover a lot with these guys. I am constantly dodging in and out of heavy cover because it keeps me away from the big bad guys that would like to, see my carcass laying around smoldering. So I'm going to be going in and out of heavy cover a lot. It makes sense for me to have something that gives me a little bit of a speed boost when I'm doing that. The other thing I've got here is my speed objective perk. Since I'm going to be capping a lot of stuff, I'm going to be moving in and out of objectives, I want to have a speed bonus. And so that's that. And then here I've got a damage resistance when I'm speed boosted. So if I'm jumping out of heavy cover, or I'm sitting around on one of the objectives, and well, moving at least, I will get a speed boost and therefore a damage reduction this way. So just stuff to keep me alive longer and stuff to keep me running around the map fast. That's the whole point of my perks. So that is my setup. Again, I am not exactly a pro player here. This is what I've found that works for me. It's pretty good. Let's give it a shot and see how we do in battle. Okay, here we go, and oh great, Arena's in here again. I swear, every video I make, Arena shows up, doesn't he? What do we have? We have almost no counters for... almost no counters for the tanks. That's fantastic. Alright, well, we're gonna go with it. This looks like an absolutely terrible round for me.
Yes, sir.
Well, this will be a good challenge for us, because everything out there wants us dead. And we don't really have a whole lot of counters to it, so we're gonna see just how much of an impact these guys can have. So first and foremost, I am going to send these guys
Reporting.
all over the place
Yes, sir. On the move.
right off the bat and try to get as many caps in as possible.
Reporting.
And we're going to stay. You want to stay if you're sitting in a point, and you want to spend as much time sitting in points as possible.
Yes, sir.
You want to stay near an escape route, and since you can move through heavy cover, that's a good thing. Oh, I've been spotted.
Allied progress
Departing.
Enemy point gate started.
On the move.
Enemy progress paused.
Departing.
So this is just one big mishmash of crap right here. That's what this is. Oh, that's bad.
Enemy progress resumed.
Departing.
Oh, nice. This is a terrible spot for them to be in.
On the move.
It's also a terrible spot for me to be in. Starting to get that sinking feeling, like I'm spending too much time looking at one unit. But this guy is about to lose everything.
On the move.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Resumed.
So these guys are over here capping stuff. I'm going to send them down to claim this.
Yes, sir.
Just keep moving. Constantly be ready to run.
On the move. Yes, sir.
Oops, oops, no, no, no. Ah, moved the wrong guy.
Yes, sir.
Let's send him down here. So he's sitting pretty right there. I don't know what he's thinking.
Reporting. Departing.
We're going to come over here and just take a peek and see what's over at sea.
Yes, sir.
Unit under attack.
Reporting.
Ouch,
On the move.
something hurt. I didn't even get to see what that was, but it hurt. I'm going to move him out. Ah, I think it was an artillery barrage.
Yes, sir.
I don't see anything at sea, so I'm going to sneak around here and try to cap it, which is exactly what you should do. You always want to keep these guys
On the move.
not too far from an objective. Yep, as I thought. They don't have anybody at sea.
Reporting.
Oh, now they do.
Allied point
Departing.
gain 50%.
Yes, sir. On the move.
Allied progress paused.
Departing.
Allied progress paused.
We're
Reporting.
gonna come up here, and we're
On
going
the
to try to
move.
cap this.
Yes, sir.
That might cause them to react.
Enemy progress resumed. Enemy progress
Reporting.
paused.
There's arena.
Yes, sir.
Now, I don't want them to lock this down, so I'm going to come over here and just be obnoxious and sit on the edge of it.
Reporting.
Allied progress resumed.
On the move.
Bombs away.
Need to stay just out of their sight.
Yes, sir.
Allied progress paused.
But right now, I am keeping them from scoring any points because
Yes, sir. Departing.
Enemy progress resumed.
of staying on this. So, oh.
Reporting.
And then I'm going to be
Enemy
Just
progress
a
paused.
sneaky little bugger and come over there.
Yes, sir.
Enemy progress
On the
resumed.
move.
Enemy progress paused.
And I'm capping their satellite point. Just to be a jerk, basically.
Yes, sir.
Oh, they're warping out.
Departing. On the move. Departing.
Snip, nip, 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 nip. You
Bombs
gotta
away.
come over here.
Reporting. On the move.
And uh-oh, I got seen. Ouch.
Departing.
Enemy
I'm
progress
gonna give them the impression that I'm leaving it alone, and then
Enemy progress
cap it.
paused. Allied progress resumed.
he's over there trying to cap that while it's still locked.
Yes, sir. Departing.
Requesting that I move here, okay. Not sure why, but these guys are still just kind of hanging out here. Aha.
On the move.
Unit under attack.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
And this is where the paradrop comes in handy. Get out, get out, get out, get out.
Allied
Woo!
progress paused.
Reporting. Yes, sir.
Yes, I did just paradrop, like, not even at full screen's distance.
Reporting. Yes, sir. Departing. Reporting. Yes, sir. On the move. Reporting.
Enemy progress resumed.
And we have lost any ability to deal with arena. That is terrible.
Reporting.
We've got
Departing.
one rocket trooper. And other than that, we've got nothing.
Yes, sir. Reporting. On the move. Departing. On the move. Departing. Yes, sir. Reporting. On the move. Departing. On the move.
Bombs away.
Departing.
Now I am going to come up here. I'm also going to be
Yes, sir.
cheeky.
On the move.
Come over there
Bombs
again.
away.
Reporting.
Now, I'm pretty sure Arena just left that guy sitting up there.
Unit under attack.
Yes, sir. Departing. Reporting. On the move. Yes, sir.
Enemy point gain 50%.
Departing. Reporting. On the move.
I do not see where their guy is. Oh. Never
Departing.
mind.
Enemy progress paused.
Yes, sir. On the move. Nothing but kill shots.
Now he's going to have reinforcements coming in to back him up very shortly.
Yes, sir.
Under attack.
Reporting. Departing.
Enemy
I
progress.
gotta get out of there.
Enemy progress
Yes, sir.
paused.
On the move.
Unfortunately now, because I was fighting that guy, the enemy knows I am here. It's only a matter of time before
Yes,
they
sir.
send something up to deal
Departing.
with me.
Reporting.
He needs to get up there and heal.
Yes, sir. Reporting. On the move. Yes, sir.
But yeah, as you can see, you do a lot of micromanagement in order to keep everything running smooth here.
Reporting. Yes,
Oh
sir.
my, hi Arena.
Enemy progress resumed.
I'm kind of surprised he didn't just duck down into here. Oh, he did.
Departing. On the move.
That's fine. If I can keep him busy.
Reporting. Departing. On the move.
Saw somebody moving there. Fair bod.
Yes, sir. Departing. Reporting. On the move. Departing. Okay, we'll destroy these guys.
Unit under
Yes, sir.
attack.
Oh boy.
Departing. On the move.
Unit under attack.
Yes, sir. Departing. Yes, sir. Departing.
Gotta rely on speed here.
On the move.
Enemy now in the lead.
Where's our snipers?
Reporting. Departing. On the move.
Ouch. That's no good. I cannot stay there. I'm taking too much heat.
Departing. On the move.
Enemy point gain 90%.
Departing. On the move.
Enemy progress
sir.
paused.
Departing.
We've managed to neutralize all the points, but
Unit under attack.
Yes, sir. On the move.
the downside is we can't do anything to stop them. Those tanks we had absolutely no counter for. Thank you, Handfish. I know I can dodge the artillery fire by moving, but I also have to be doing other stuff at the same time. But as you can see, this is how you need to keep spread out across the map, and given the fact that we didn't have any counters for the tanks except for one guy who got himself killed pretty much entirely, we did a pretty good job overall. We fought him pretty solid. We couldn't do anything to Arena, and Farabod was pretty annoying too. He only lost one unit, and that's the one I killed. And there's not much we could have done to the tanks either. So we were just completely outpowered, and I'd say we fought pretty well, all things considered. And look at that, we lost. I still got company of the match. And quite a big chunk of XP. But yeah, so that is how you play with the sidekicks. You just have to focus on keeping everything moving. You've got to focus on being everywhere on the map. The moment you take damage, you need to almost panic and get your guys out of there. You got to be very, very careful and stuff. Did I lose maybe one unit? I think I lost one. Not quite sure, but you need to be just micromanaging like crazy, and you will be able to keep the enemy guessing, and not only keep them guessing, but keep those points neutralized. We would have probably died a lot faster than we did had I not had guys just sitting on some of these points almost constantly. So that is that. Again, I'm not exactly the best player out here, and I've only really been playing with the sidekicks for a couple days now. They're a lot of fun to play. Just got to remember, you're everywhere at once and you're nowhere at once at the same time. So that's it for this video, guys. I hope it's been helpful for you, or at least giving you a little bit of insight to how the sidekicks work. If you like the video, please feel free to like, comment, or subscribe down below. I do appreciate it very much. And as always, I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye.